Today we're going to walk you through one of the upper body strength training basic workouts, workout B to be exact. So first of all you want to do, and I've already done a cardio, like a warm-up, maybe 5 to 10 minutes just to get the body loose, warmed up, some of the muscles ready. And so for workout B, we're going to start out with a little bit of a plyo beginning, then we're going to move on to shoulders, then we're going to do chest workout, move to the back, then we're going to do arms with biceps and triceps to finish up. So hopefully within an hour, you'll be able to get every muscle of the upper body trained well, definitely. So we're going to start off workout with 3 sets of up to 20 push-ups. If you can get to 20, that's great. If you can't, just try to do maybe 5, 10, just anything really to warm up the muscles of most of the upper body. So we're going to start off with set 1. It's very important for the entire workout. What you want to be doing is taking about a minute, maybe 2 minutes tops between each set of an exercise, because we're, again, trying to go for time, try to move through it at a good pace, because that's also going to give you a little bit of a cardiovascular advantage and benefit of doing the workout. You just want to go and do it. So here comes set number 2. 8, 19, 20. So that's set number 2. As you can start to see, getting a little out of breath. You can start to feel it in my chest a little bit, in the shoulders. I can tell that they're starting to get warmed up and warmed up well. So I'm going to start the 3rd set, the push-ups, up to 20. And this is where you really got to start focusing on maintaining good posture and also always breathing. So last set here. See if I can get 20. Okay. So now I'm sufficiently warmed up, ready to go. We're going to go to the next exercise. So we're going to start with your shoulders. So we're kind of going top to bottom. The shoulders are the accessory or stabilizing muscles for stuff like bench press or bicep curls, which we're going to eventually get to. So the next thing we're going to do is start with shoulders. And this is where the circuit philosophy comes into play. We're going to do 2 sets of this circuit. So it's front raise and then reverse fly. And then you're going to do that whole thing twice. So the circuit mentality is in order to get all the muscles of the shoulder in a shorter amount of time rather than individually doing each one. So start off doing 8 to 12 reps, the front raise, and we switch 8 to 12 reps, reverse fly. So here we go. And so after our rest is over, grab the appropriate weights. I'm going to bend down a little bit, and then just sort of like reverse flapping a wing, so it's a reverse fly. And down. So you notice that when I was doing that, almost swinging motion, so that's in order to get yourself up to that point. And the main part of the lift is the slow, call it the negative or eccentric movement. So you slow down there, that's where all the muscle is really getting built. So if you're taking your rest in between for thinking about a minute, up to 2 minutes, if you don't have access to a clock or anything, you just want to think about taking like 10 to 15 deep breaths, like deep in, through the nose, out through the mouth. Just sort of like keep your heart rate in check and make sure that you're also getting that 1 to 2 minutes in between. So this time I'm going to do it both hands as one, 8 to 12 reps. All right, that one a little bit more difficult the second time around. But again, you just want to make sure you focus. You just have the shoulder completing the lift, not your hips completing the lift. 2 minute rest. So remember those deep breaths. Control the heart rate. Then we're moving on. Second part of the circuit, number 2. reverse fly, 8 to 12 reps. Now we're really starting to work. So now that we got the accessory muscles, the stabilizers ready to go, now it's time to hit the upper chest. So what we're going to do for chest is the incline press to get like the bulk of the chest, and then we're going to go a set of incline fly. So that's going to be stretching out the muscles of the upper chest. So 2 sets, 8 to 12 reps each. So you want to make sure when you're doing the incline press to have your feet planted on the ground to help you sort of remain balanced and focused and press through the legs all the way up through the arms. So I'm going to take 30 seconds rest and go right into the other part of the circuit, which is the incline fly. So I'm going to grab some lighter weights here. So again, same thing, keep the feet on the ground, but here just want to keep the elbows locked and don't want them to move at all. Just bringing them down to chest or shoulder level and then moving the whole arm up without bending at the elbow. First circuit is finished, so we did the bench press and the incline fly. So I take about 1 to 2 minutes rest in between before we go to the second set that we had of chest. Time to start set 2 here. Hopefully get to 12 on this one. All right, you can only do 8 on that one. That's why it's important to do those push-ups at the very beginning of the workout. Because as you can see, I'm a little spent, starting to really get tired here. So, 30 seconds rest, take my breaths, move on to the flies one last time. Luckily, we're done with the chest, so we're going to move on to a couple of different back movements and lifts so I can say goodbye to this torture. All right, so moving right into our back exercises. The first one's going to be the upright barbell row. So you want to feet about shoulder width apart. You can take a barbell and then thumbs to chest. Just want just like so. So 8 to 12 there, and then you're going to switch to dropping the flat bench down, just like so. Move right into single arm row. Just grab a weight, keep your shoulder back engaged, thumb to chest. This is what you want to think about. Single arm row, 8 to 12. So again, this is our back circuit. So it's going to do that twice. Just the main idea is to be bent over, shoulders engaged back, and pick a spot on the floor, 8 to 12 reps. And 12. Alternatives to the upright row. Use a seated cable row. Same sort of motion, shoulders back, Just moving like so. So again, row, any type of row. 30 seconds rest. Drop in your 3-point stance. Shoulders up, and then 8 to 12. Slow and controlled. I'm going to stop at 10 there, and then quickly go right into the other side. You don't want to take 30 seconds rest or anything like that. So I'm going to treat the entire single arm here, single arm there as one set. And 10. So very important to keep in mind there that when you're doing it, you don't want to droop the shoulder down. Time to move on right to set 2. Some more upright rows. Another 30 seconds rest. Last set. So, completed our shoulder set, completed our chest set, just completed our back set. This is only one little bit of the upper body left. That's focusing on the arms. Now they've been doing a lot of work already, so I'm going to grab some weights. We're going to do a circuit of barbell bicep curls and switch into a close grip bench press, which is actually going to work so much of your triceps just because of the way that your arms are situated. 30 seconds rest in between each exercise, a minute rest in between the circuit, just like always. So the bicep curl is going to be between 8 to 12 reps. Because the closed grip bench press is going to use the same weights, we're going to go 12 to 15 reps on that one. So 2 times through. And remember, just nice movements. So on those curls, you want to make sure you're getting pretty close, coming down on a straight arm. So, 30 seconds rest. Again, for this movement, it's always safest to have a spotter. So roll back. And again, 12 to 15 reps right here. Want to shrug the shoulders a little bit, slow down, press up. Then roll back up. So for those, just making sure that thumbs are coming down almost to touch, right down there, really close to the body, and then kind of explode back up to get that really fast movement up. Take about a minute or so rest. Be able to go into our final 8 to 12 reps. We're almost done. So what I like to do is put one foot in front of the other. That way I'm kind of like balanced from front to back. So one foot in front of the other, a little wider stance. 8 to 12. And it looks like 10 is all I'm going to be able to do today. So I'm going to move right over here. I just knew that if I tried to do 11, I would end up swinging. And like I said, that's not going to help you out at all. So, quick 30 seconds rest. Move into the final movement of our upper body routine, closed grip bench press. Last 15 reps. And that's the entire workout right there. So normally you want to do like a core finisher, so you can check on the Wellki.com website to check one of those out and add it to the end of your routine. Just 5 to 10 minutes of quick ab movements, you'll be set to go. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but just in that little strength training routine, it's got me sweating quite a bit. Because it doesn't really matter what level you're at in your strength training routines, your fitness, just as long as you're doing the movements as we've laid them out and taking the rest, quick bouts, just as we laid out as well, and you'll start to see results that you've been looking for. So make sure to check on Wellki.com for more plans and routines, diet tips, and all the natural products that we have to offer.